He wants Mindanao to catch up with Visayas and Luzon. So we expect that, and that will benefit investors.
In your speech, you mentioned working with the Japanese and Malaysian consuls to bring more foreign investment in. Can you elaborate?
Yes, for this ICON conference, we have a back-to-back event with the Indonesian consulate for the construction fair, Indonesian construction fair. So this is the first time here in Davao City, and we are happy. And then there was the opening of the Roro for Davao City and Bitung. And for the Malaysians, we are now working with the Malaysian consul here in Davao City to bring in more Malaysian investors, and we welcome the AirAsia confidence in the Davao City Kuala Lumpur route. And for the Japanese consul, we are working with her to explain to Japanese tourists that it is safe to visit Davao City.
Which industries would you like them to invest in? Out of all the industries that you're promoting, which ones are the most need the most investment?
Well, in Davao City, it has always been agriculture and tourism for Davao City, but we are looking for investors in education, specifically international schools, in manufacturing and energy.
As far as manufacturing and energy goes, do you still hear of investors complaining about the infrastructure here?
Well, yes, as I said, they do not need to tell us. We know what are the needs of our city, and one of that is to improve on infrastructure, on stable energy, on our internet. These are the things that we work on with other national government agencies and the private sector also, so that we can sell a holistic package to investors.
Given how strict Davao is there any industry that you would not want to go into?
Yeah. If you can call illegal drugs an industry, which it is in all economies around the world, we do not welcome illegal drugs in Davao City. And it has always been this for the last 20 years in Davao City.
What about casinos or the tobacco industry?
Well, with regard to agriculture, what our city agriculture is looking at is bananas, mangoes, and cacao for Davao City, coconut as well, and they're testing abaca. But if investors think that tobacco is Davao City is a good place for tobacco, then we will welcome that. With regard to casinos, we are not inviting them. We are waiting for them to look at Davao City, but we are telling them also that to look at other areas of Mindanao, northern Mindanao, Gensan. If there is an investor interested in a casino in Davao City, then we will sit down and discuss that and explain to the investor our stand. But as of now, we're just waiting.
How does martial law play into all of this? Bearing in mind, of course, we're talking about checkpoints as well as curfews, and now there's the prospect of it being extended through to the end of the year.
Very little, but we understand the apprehension of investors and tourists. That's why we reach out to them, mainly saying that the martial law here in Davao City is not the same as the martial law in 1972, and the increased security in Davao City and the entire Mindanao Island would greatly benefit personal security of visitors and tourists, and the investment of investors.
Are there worries that the rebellion or the terrorists that the military is fighting in Marawi could spill over to other cities like Davao?
There is always that worry and apprehension of the city government, because Davao City is not immune to these kinds of attacks. In fact, through the years, we have had our share of bombing attacks here in Davao City. That's why our Davao City Police Office, our Task Force Davao, and other military units working in Davao City always are always on red alert, are always on heightened alert, all alerts every day for Davao City, especially for the past year because the president lives here also, and because this is Mindanao, and there is much interest in foreign terrorists coming to Mindanao for radicalization.
And lastly, Mayor, what about peace talks? Malacanang has already said that it is stopping formal and back-channel peace talks with the CBP-NPA, and yet you want a localized version of that.
We have been working on this. The national government policy is to encourage localized peace talks. We have been working on this since the first cancellation of the talks, and it is in the drawing board. It is very fluid right now, but we intend to roll it out after the celebration of Kadayawan Festival here in Davao City on August. So we'll sit down with everybody involved from the government side, from the private sector side by September.